Good evening. This is Rahul Magan here is a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. One week ago, Reserve Bank of India made a statement that they will go slow, rather gradual, as far as the rate hike is concerned. And thanks to the Indian media, who is already a corrupt organization. There is hardly doubt about that. There are numerous instances that the corruption level of media has reached beyond boundaries. Beyond boundaries. But anyways, Reserve Bank of India made a diplomatic statement because the actual statement is if Reserve Bank of India will increase the interest rate, it will increase the interest rate of a benchmark curve. Now, what the hell is benchmark curve? There are so many countries in the globe, and all countries of the globe have their government security curve, which sometimes is liquid, sometimes is most liquid, and sometimes it's semi-liquid. In case of United States, United Kingdom, China, and few countries, it is extreme liquid. Rather, this curve, which is also known as benchmark curve, is used as a discounting factor by hedge funds. In case of countries like India, this is one notch below liquid. This is called benchmark curve. You can see the benchmark curve in financial terminals. I'm sure that 99% of the people have heard this benchmark curve first time. That what the hell is that? What the hell is benchmark curve? Reserve Bank of India is completely aware of the fact that the debt situation in India is rising. And it is rising at an extreme level. There is hardly any doubt. Rather, in this budget also, the government announced the gross borrowing at a very exorbitant figure, which to me is difficult to digest. But maybe to others, it is easy to digest, and to media, not to discuss. If RBI would hike the rate, this would increase the benchmark curve. Of course, it would hit the OIS curve, which is known as overnight index swaps. Having said that, the state and the central government of India, which is also known as the federal government, who is already sitting on a huge quantity of debt and growing, let it be honest, and growing, would find it impossible to fund this debt. Because if every year you would be raising 15 lakh crores, 15 lakh crores, and no one knows the refinance figure in that because this isn't provided. Simple, this isn't provided, so you do not know this about. Now, if every year you take 15 lakh crores, then 1 paisa or 1 bips increase in the interest rate would have a deep and denting impact on your interest payments, also known as interest cost. As we speak, a very handsome percentage, I repeat, very handsome percentage of the GDP is going towards interest payment, and a super handsome percentage of revenue receipts Revenue receipt is the total of non-debt capital collection plus whatever the government is getting from the tax equals to revenue receipt. So as we speak, the interest rate payment or as a total or as a percentage of revenue receipt is extremely high. And by the way, going higher. But you haven't, I would say, found anybody to discuss these details. So, dear Reserve Bank of India Governor, it would be better if you speak straight, which is if Reserve Bank of India would hike the rate by 1 bips, then it would have catastrophic impact on the finance cost of government of India. Catastrophic impact. But having said that, these minute details and these minute discussions would never come in public. Guys, I would like to tell you one thing, that many years ago, Japanese government was in the same stage, but they completely ignored this. Rather, they were callous. The end result is, as we speak, Japanese government is standing at near about debt to GDP ratio of 250%. You heard me right. It is 250%, which means if your GDP is $1, your debt is $2.5. Now, how much is the interest cost? I don't have that figure. I tried many times on Twitter. I did tweeting to Japanese government. I tried finding research reports on the internet, but I failed to get this number. But common sense prevails. And that common sense is, if debt to GDP ratio is 250%, then interest cost would be probably beyond expectations. Today, as we speak, in 2022, probably March 2022, it would be better to say as a March 2022, India is not slowly, rather running towards Japanese second. Like in 2018, when I warned people about the SoftBank, when I warned people about the Paytm, Zomato, now I am warning that the country is moving towards the debt crisis, which would be severe to handle. Rather, multi generations to come, multi, not single, multi generations to come will face the consequences of that. Rest all is your call. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. You know my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. +91 9899 242 978. Thank you.